So it's been a while since I posted like I guess you could say actual YouTube video. I guess it's been like a year and a half, going on 2 years now. So I thought I would celebrate my return by telling you guys a story about the time that my principal took my lollipop clean out of my mouth. Um, so for a bit of backstory, I used to go to this private Orthodox Jewish school, and there used to be this. I guess you could say it's a kosher supermarket style place that was down the street from my school. Like it was literally like less than a 5 minute walk from my school, and it was like under a 30-second drive from my school. Um, it was meant to be this kosher supermarket style place, but it honestly just ended up becoming a place where you would go and get your kids some candy and maybe get yourself like some coffee or something. I believe they had a coffee machine. So yeah, our story takes place in the third grade. Yeah, so I was in third grade, obviously, when the story happened. And on the day this takes place, our third grade secular studies teacher, who we're going to call Mrs. S, she is a wonderful teacher, by the way. I just thought I'd mention that. Decided to take us, to this kosher supermarket place thingy to go and, get some candy for, so we could go get a treat, essentially. She wanted to get the class a treat. I guess we were, behaving well and whatnot. So what we end up doing, so we go down and we get our stuff. But the main thing that's important to this is that the store gave all of us kids free Dum Dum lollipops. So now an entire class of, I want to say 15, under 20, but like about 15 kids, we all have lollipops. And so we go back to school, but, at the time that we get back, there's like 20 minutes left in the day, maybe. And so after, so we get back, and I decide I want to eat my lollipop because, if you ever had a Dum Dum lollipop, you know that most of them, keyword being most of them, are, they're really good. And I wanted to eat my delicious blue lollipop. I don't remember if it was blue raspberry or cotton candy flavor. I don't remember. But, so I start sucking on my lollipop. Please don't take that the wrong way. So, there was this principal that we had at the time called, we're going to call her Principal L, and we'll call my third grade teacher Miss S, and nobody liked Principal L, like, at all. I mean, I guess technically I said I did, but I liked all my teachers. I always tried to be nice and, never liked to speak bad about my teachers, especially behind their back, because that was just, the kind of kid I was back then. And I don't like, disrespecting teachers like that. So, I'd say that at least 50% of, the chatter that went on in the boys' bathroom was that how much Miss L sucked. And, obviously I'd say I don't have a problem with her, but after this story, I just had the same opinion as everyone else. And so what ends up happening is I'm walking, I believe I'm outside, I believe we were just, having recess because, there was really, no learning that we could get done at the time period that we had before school let out anyways. And so, I have the lollipop in my mouth, and apparently she happened to be outside for some reason. I don't know why. And what happened, and she sees me and she's like, oh, hey. But then she realizes that I have a lollipop in my mouth. And obviously she knows that Miss S took us to see this, to this supermarket-esque place, because obviously we really couldn't go without, one of the two principals, knowing. And so she's like, is that a lollipop in your mouth? And, I don't think I said it. I didn't say anything. So, she's then like, Miss S promised me that no students would be eating lollipops, while school was still in, before. She said that Miss S promised her that no kid would eat a lollipop until they got home. Or, at least not, while in school. Now, I would like to mention that I was completely unaware of this fact, and had I known, I wouldn't have eaten my lollipop because I didn't want to risk it getting taken away. However, before I had the chance to explain that to the principal L, what she does is she pulls the lollipop clean out of my mouth, and I didn't have my teeth at the bottom, so I couldn't get it snugged on my teeth to catch it, which I really wish I did. So she just got to pull it out, and apparently there's like a trash like a plastic trash bin, like one of those big bins that aren't really shaped in a circular shape. They're more like a circular shape. I'm pretty sure that you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't, I don't know what to tell you. So, yeah, she pulls it out of my mouth and she ends up throwing it in the garbage. And obviously she cost me a perfectly good lollipop. And, and obviously, I started to understand why, kind of why everyone hated her. Because I guess she was just mean. And, and I regretted every, I guess, defending her in the bathroom or ever thinking of her in a positive light because she just literally pulled this lollipop out of her mouth without explaining. And then I don't know if, hurt my feelings is the right way to describe it, but, I was obviously upset. And yeah, that was like one of my, I guess you could say, 2 negative encounters I had with her. But yeah, that was the story about the time, my principal pulled the lollipop clean out of my mouth. I hope you enjoyed. I ask that you like and subscribe simply because I put a lot of work into my videos. And I'll be sure to see you all in the next video. I love you all, even if you don't like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe.